When people walk by me, they usually think I'm just this typical American. I'm not a regular student at PCC. I'm an asylum seeker escaping political persecution from Singapore. I like PCC. I love my professors, I love my classmates, I love film, I love storytelling. Being able to study in the US is like a dream come true. I definitely love my life right now compared to in Singapore. I would never want to leave. I love the freedom that I have, being able to speak without fear, to be able to protest and express myself without any fear. Growing up in Singapore, I was typical, any other Singaporean thought that the government was doing right by the people. Ever since that election in 2011, I have been very skeptical of their actions and what they say and what they do. So in 2013, there was an attack on the government websites by Anonymous. They put out several videos threatening the Singapore government that they should tell the truth to the people, and that was the turning point. When I saw those videos, I felt, show the people that it is possible to stand up to the government. I did some organizing, I was typing a lot on that post, and we had the Guy Fawkes mask. It's almost like the face of our movement. Once we started walking, suddenly I saw some commotion. It was the police that were hiding in plain sight. I've never been arrested before. That was the first time, and I was scared. I didn't know what they were gonna do. During the interrogation, I was assaulted by the police, and they were violent. There was physical contact. They used a hammer and a thick book against, like here. That thick book that they used, they use it and hit my head.
A man has been charged for allegedly organizing a Million Mask March here in support of a global movement to mark Guy Fawkes Day last November. 23-year-old Jacob Lau Jianrong is accused of organizing a public procession without a permit.
I was in court and I didn't know what to expect. I was there with my aunt. I saw paparazzis, reporters, cameramen, journalists were outside taking pictures, videos, chasing me. My name and my face was everywhere, pretty much.
Organizing such a gathering is a contravention of the Public Order Act.
So after my face was all over the news, I couldn't even walk down the street. I couldn't even take public transportation without people staring at me, without people yelling at me, and eventually followed. I was ambushed by these 4 guys. They were forcing me to admit that I did something else more serious, Oh, you plotted against the Singapore government, you deserve much worse, I think you should die. So they did actually put a knife to my neck, and they said that they would do something to me. I felt my life was in danger. I was really afraid, I was scared. It's hard to, go through that where you have people threatening your life and you don't even know who they are. I managed to escape when they were not noticing, and I managed to run away. Though they were searching the whole neighborhood for me. I knew I had to get out of here. So 6 weeks later, I made that quick decision to leave the country. At first, when I first came here, I was more of thinking of I could get a job here and I could get someone to sponsor me regarding a visa, and then I could get to stay here. But then knowing what I know now, it's actually that's not going to happen. It was very naive, and that's how political asylum came into the picture. I have to go to court in 2 months regarding the asylum case. I have these nightmares that have been going on actually for the past 7 years, but the past year the frequency have been increasing. It has been getting worse. And the thing is, the dream, the nightmares, it's the same setting. It's always the same type of dream, where I get sent back to Singapore or being stuck in Singapore, and it has been getting worse. If the verdict is negative, if it gets denied, I don't know what to do. My whole life is in the fate of one person. If the judge denies my case, my attorney said that I could be immediately taken into custody and might be deported. I would feel really scared and anxious and nervous. I'll be fearful for my life. Just fearful. I don't want to go back.